Hi, let's do some Bible study today. Today we're going to be looking at the parable of the 10 virgins found in Matthew 25, verses 1 through 13. The parable opens up by saying that the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went to meet the bridegroom. The 10 virgins can be thought of as the church, and the lamps that they're carrying can be in reference to their personal relationships with God. Of the bridegroom can echo Jesus is coming. It says that 5 of these virgins, which also can be translated to bridesmaids, were foolish and 5 were wise. The foolish ones did not take any oil with their lamp. Remember, the lamp is their personal relationship with God, and oil represents spiritual readiness tools such as time in prayer, reading the word, getting to know the Holy Spirit's voice. Wise took flasks of oil with their lamps. So while they're waiting for this bridegroom to return, they know how to read the word. They know how to listen to the Holy Spirit. It says, as the bridegroom was delayed, they all became drowsy and slept. But at midnight there was a cry, here is the bridegroom, come out to meet him. And all the virgins rose and they trimmed their lamps. So they're getting ready their lamps. They're trying to put their fuel, their oil in them. But the foolish say to the wise, give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out. But the wise answered, saying, since there is not enough for us and for you, go rather to the dealers and buy for yourselves. A clarification here is that spiritual readiness cannot be transferred or borrowed. That while the foolish were going to buy the oil, the bridegroom came, and those who are ready went in with him to the marriage feast, and the door was shut. So those who were not ready, those who had not been reading the word, who had not gotten to know who Jesus was on a personal level to them, missed Jesus. And afterwards the other virgins came also saying, Lord, Lord, open up to us. But he answered, truly I say to you, I do not know you. The parable concludes by saying, watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour. This is speaking of Jesus' return and how, as believers, we should always have oil ready for our lamps. We should always be practicing listening to the Holy Spirit, reading His Word, and seeking God's face so we can be ready when He returns. That is today's parable and today's Bible study.